Cars are more than just a means of transportation. They now translate as luxury expenses, and owning either of these cars is a key desire for many average Americans. As you know, owning one of these luxuries would be expensive, but just how much does either of these priority cars cost? Today we would be looking at the top 10 expensive cars in the world and what makes them so special. Make sure you stay till the end to see which of these is most shocking. Number 1. Veneer Supersport. The Veneer Supersport car costs $1.6 million. Has an 11-year limited production and was built by W Motors, which is a United Arab Emirates space company that specializes in the construction and build-up of special cars like this one. The manufacturers of this car claim the car has a top speed of 394 kilometers per hour, or roughly about 245 miles per hour. The Veneer Supersport is not just a viable collection of the W motor, but also a successor of one of the ingenious sports car models, the Hypersport. Number 2. The Hennessy Venom F5. The Hennessy Venom F5 costs a whopping $1.7 million at today's market value, and it's one of the most beautiful luxury cars you'd see here. The Hennessy Venom is an American-produced car with likable curves and balancing that keeps the car steady when it cruises at a top speed of 484 kilometers per hour, or 301 miles per hour. Well, this is just one regular sports car. It's a car that makes a statement, and the producers of the car intend to set a benchmark for high-performing cars. Truth be told, this car reaches beyond that expectation, but what else can we expect from a car that costs $1.7 million? Only 24 units of this car were produced. Number 3. ZENVO TS1 GT. Have you seen how amazing the ZENVO TS1 GT looks? This car has an amazing Danish look, and it's a limited production sports car that was manufactured by the automobile manufacturer ZENVO. This car costs about $1.9 million. Production of this car started in the year 2016, and its demand rose given the promising performance and look of this car. This car has an electric top speed of 375 kilometers per hour and 233 miles per hour. Who would love to own a collection like this one? I bet you just love the curves and how it makes you feel when you drive. Number 4. KOENIGSEGG REGER. Also, the KOENIGSEGG REGER is a limited production sports car, and its average price is around $2.1 million. But do we expect these can have unlimited productions? Like every other car in our list, the KOENIGSEGG REGER is not affordable for everyone. The KOENIGSEGG REGER is a plug-in hybrid grand tourist car manufactured by the Swedish automobile KOENIGSEGG, and it runs an electric top speed of 410 kilometers per hour, or 255 miles per hour. Generally, the KOENIGSEGG REGER has only 80 units of this car in production and circulation. Number 5. Bugatti Chiron Sport. The Bugatti Chiron sports car is a two-seater racetrack car that's usable as a luxury road car, and it's priced at a whopping $3.4 million at market value. The Bugatti Chiron is a French-made engine car with a top speed value of 420 kilometers per hour, or generously, 251 miles per hour. Although this car can potentially outdo that number, the top speed is benched at that speed for safe driving. This car is produced by the Bugatti Automobile Company. Number 6. The Lykan Hypersport. The Lykan Hypersport is valued at $3.4 million, and it is produced by W Motors, a company which consists of varying Lebanon, United Arab Emirates, and Italian designers and engineers. The Lykan Hypersport is the first of Arabian supercars, and since its production, it has seen many upgrades and adoptions. The first public showcase of this car was in the movie Fast and Furious in 2014. If you're lucky enough to own one of the Lykan's 7th edition cars, you'd receive an expensive watch and a 24/7 concierge service. The Lykan Hypersport is armed with a 250 horsepower engine, which allows the Lykan Hypersport to race up to 245 miles per hour. Number 7. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Lamborghini is respected for its unique performance on track race, and it's the most respected Italian construction company that we know of. It's a very popular model. The 2021 released edition of only 19 units of the car were all immediately sold out before long. This car costs $4.5 million and generates up to 750 horsepower. The Veneno can run from 0 to 60 miles in 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 221 miles per hour. Number 8. The Bugatti Divo. The Bugatti Divo is priced at $5.8 million, and it's the second Bugatti that makes it to our list. The Divo is a recent delivery from Bugatti, and its first design and model were made in 2019, but deliveries and sell-off didn't begin until 2020. The Divo is not only optimized for speed, but also comfort. And the quick comparison between the Chiron and the Divo reveals that the Divo is 8 seconds faster than the Chiron according to the original Bugatti test track record. The Bugatti Divo, however, runs at a top speed of 236 miles per hour. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz Maybach EXELERO. The Maybach EXELERO is another chip off the block of expensive cars. If you don't have up to $8 million you're willing to spend to dump on this car, then you should forget owning one of these because it costs that much. This was a one-off sale, and no one is certain who the current owner of the car is. It was purchased in 2011 by Robert Birdman since it was first showcased in Berlin. Only one unit of this vehicle exists. The car has a turbo engine with 700 horsepower. The car can reach 270 miles per hour. Number 10. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. Who run the world? Girls in Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. This is by far the most expensive car in the world today, costing $28 million. And guess what? Beyoncé owns a unit of this car. This limousine is quite inspired by the J-Class yacht, and it's custom made to present a boat tail design. Although it's a custom-made car for a superstar, that price tag made it impossible to leave it out of our list of expensive cars. If you enjoyed today's video on the top 10 expensive cars, then don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next week's piece of exciting discoveries. Before you go, leave a comment on which of these collections you'd love to own.